Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina Horel, and today I'm talking vegan with Wholesome Culture. What led you to choosing a vegan lifestyle? Was it a gradual process or did you have a spark moment? So I actually decided to go vegan for the health benefits. Plus it also just makes sense not to hurt animals if we don't have to. I grew up thinking that we needed to eat meat, but once I was old enough to realize that we don't, I decided to go ahead and ditch meat. A little while after, I started learning about the health benefits of a vegan diet, and I decided to try veganism for the very first time. I lasted about 10 days before I caved and had a dozen cupcakes. After that, I didn't try to go vegan again for a few months. The reason that I tried again is, like I said, I just started learning about all the environmental impacts and the impact that it has on your body. Eating plant-based is completely free of cholesterol, and it also lowers your risk of getting serious illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. It's also better for your hair, skin, nails, and digestive system. I also found that it was very easy for me to stay fit and in shape when I'm eating a plant-based diet, and it also makes me feel very strong. Once I learned how great it was for the planet, I knew that I could never go back to eating animal products again. Going vegan is the #1 way to fight climate change. We use significantly less water and land consumption to produce agriculture than to raise livestock. Eating animals is also the biggest contributor to greenhouse gases, having the largest methane and carbon emissions than anything else in the world. And of course, animals are friends, not food. Second question, what are some of the biggest challenges you faced as a vegan traveler? And how did you overcome them? Traveling as a vegan in 2018 is actually so fun. You get to try local dishes everywhere you go, and most people nowadays have a vegan item on their menu. I've had everything from sushi in California to po' boys in Louisiana and chicken and waffles in Portland. It seems as though every big city has something to offer, but sometimes you're in a small town or in a village that they don't really know what vegan is yet. Luckily, there's grains and veggies everywhere. For protein, when all else fails, I can always count on finding beans and peanut butter anywhere I go. One of my vegan hacks is to order some french fries and add canned beans on top so you make sure you get protein, and then I'll have a small salad on the side. Also, when you travel, make sure you have snacks with you, otherwise you might have to rely on a really unhealthy snack, and when you don't eat healthy food on a vegan diet, you really start to feel very sluggish because your body could easily be lacking nutrients. Alright, and the last question is, what is the #1 tip you would give to new vegans or people interested in becoming vegan? I say the #1 thing I would tell you is that it's way easier than you think. If you can't find enough substitutes or you really don't know what to eat, try adapting to a vegan lifestyle at a gradual pace. For example, you can give up beef and then instead replace it with veggie burger, soy meat, or seitan. The next week you can try giving up eggs, and instead you can start having tofu or egg replacer scramble. And also, I know the hardest thing for people to give up, at least for me, was cheese. Nowadays, there's substitutes for everything. Cheese, mayo, cream cheese, yogurt, you name it, there's a vegan substitute for it. The last tip that I would give is to follow social media accounts for inspiration. Oftentimes when you decide to go vegan, there's no one around you who eats plant-based, and it could be really hard and overwhelming. So one of my favorite things to do is follow YouTube channels and Instagram accounts like Wholesome Culture or Wander Vegan so that you're constantly surrounding yourself with those ideas. Alright you guys, thanks for the interview. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you later. Peace, love, and wander.